There are definitely some attitudes we have that can seriously ruin our sexual life, our bed life, and our married life. Some of these attitudes are such that we display them whenever we get close to our partner in our day to day sexual life. And because of these attitudes, our bed life gets spoiled. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Tahira Rubab. Along with being a gynecologist, I am also a relationship therapist and sex therapist. In today's video, we will talk about which attitudes badly affect our married life, bed life, and sex life, and how we can improve them. First of all, many people live in a fantasy world. They imagine a lot of things in their minds, but when they are with their partner, they don't see those things materialize in reality, nor can their partner show them exactly what they have pictured in their minds. They have created an image or a scenario in their heads about how things will be with their partner, how they will build their relationship, how their married or bed relationship will be, or how they will have a sexual relationship with their partner. These fantasies that they have built up in their minds actually prevent them from experiencing reality. Because of this, their relationship with their partner also starts to get affected since they can't relate to what's actually happening in real life compared to the picture in their mind. Things can be very different. In the same way, we see that many partners, sometimes when they notice that their partner is showing interest in building a relationship with them, in engaging in physical intimacy, usually the word no comes up a lot from the partners. When you always say no to your partner, their interest in you will gradually decrease, and along with that, their desire will also diminish. Sometimes this no affects your counterpart so badly that when you feel like it and tell them that you want to have a romantic relationship with them, that you want to be intimate, in that situation, that person will say no to you. And then your ego gets hurt in the same way as you had hurt their ego before. So saying no most of the time really damages your bedroom relationship, and the relationship starts revolving around egos. When I needed them, this person didn't come to me, so now when they need me, I won't do it either. They should feel how I feel when they say no to me. So, this no element, if you use it too much in your relationship, like saying not now, not today, I don't feel like it, I'm not in the mood, I'm tired, and these kinds of things, then try to reduce them as much as possible. The third attitude, which is very commonly seen and reported, and which affects your married life, your intimate relationship with your partner, the one you share special moments with, is that you give a response to your partner, your husband, or your wife, where you show no interest in this activity. Your body is not involved at all. Your mind is not with your partner. Your thoughts are not with your partner. You are just doing it for the sake of doing it, simply because you can't say anything else to your partner. So you just go through the motions. This is why your sex life is greatly affected. If you don't give your partner an appropriate response, if you don't show interest, if you don't connect emotionally, if your body isn't in sync with theirs, then this attitude badly affects your marital relationship, your intimate relationship, and your sexual relationship. It has been observed that this greatly impacts people's sexuality. Not only does their interest decrease, but their performance, the passion, the interest, the love with which they come close to you, all of that fades away. Change starts to happen, not knowing what your partner likes, that is, not knowing what your partner enjoys in this marital relationship, what things excite them, what things they like more. This also causes a lot of problems. Enjoying doing it or knowing which parts of their body they like to be touched or hugged. If you don't know these things, it also badly affects your marital relationship because you are interacting with your partner based on your own preferences, focusing on what you like, but you don't pay attention to what your partner likes. And when you don't pay attention to their preferences, the expectations and desires they have from this romantic, loving relationship remain unfulfilled. When those expectations aren't met, a level of dissatisfaction sets in and people start to feel unsatisfied. It has also been observed that in such cases, people may find someone else, someone with whom they have an extramarital relationship, where all their desires and needs are being fulfilled just the way they want. So they start turning towards that person, and your relationship begins to deteriorate and get affected. So try to find out what your partner likes, what things they want, what gives them more pleasure, or which part of their body they enjoy being touched, kissed, or caressed. Because touch is very important. Touching, holding, or kissing someone you love is the most intimate thing in a relationship. When you touch, kiss, or hug the person you love, it makes them feel really good. And similarly, hugging gives people a lot of comfort. Sometimes, if a person is under a lot of stress, even their stress can go away if you hug them. When you embrace them, their tension and worries start to lessen. In the same way, if you don't have completely open communication with your partner, that is, if you both don't talk enough with each other to know what you like, especially when it comes to things you enjoy or dislike during intimacy or things you don't want to do, then it can be a problem. For some people, pain can be very intense and painful because some people tend to gravitate towards rough or painful activities like biting or being forceful. Some people enjoy these things, but others do not. So open communication, talking with each other gives you a much better edge because by understanding your partner, you can address their needs and preferences. Try to understand what you like and what your partner likes, and for that, communication is the only key. Especially for this relationship, what is most important is the end. The first thing is taunting, meaning we often see that when people are building this special relationship, when they are trying to spend special moments together, they feel that this is the right time to taunt each other. But actually, that's the worst time to do so. If during those special moments you taunt someone about their body, their looks, their smell, or anything else, then in that situation your partner gets put off. Their heart suddenly sinks. They start feeling embarrassed inside, and they realize that you are not feeling satisfied with them, that you are not feeling happy with them. Even though they are participating with you in the activity, they can't get involved in the same way. So try not to taunt each other in any way during these special moments. As I said before, there should be open communication. Talk about these things later. I hope you will try to improve these behaviors so that your relationship with your partner, your husband, or your wife can become better. Take care of yourself. We'll meet again in a new video with a new doctor. Until then, goodbye.